Biblical Hebrew Academy Online has students from all over the United States as well as all over the world. But what is Biblical Hebrew Academy Online? Our goal at Biblical Hebrew Academy is to teach Biblical Hebrew, but to us it's more than just the vocabulary and simply learning the letters of the Hebrew aleph base or alphabet. But also we understand that the power of Biblical Hebrew is the content, the things that we can learn for self-application, not just learning about who God is, but learning about who we are supposed to be in the grand scheme of things. One of those amazing truths that we look at in Biblical Hebrew, one of many I might add, is that of the Akedah. The word Akedah is the Hebrew word for binding. When we look at the story in the book of Genesis about Avram Avinu, or our father Abraham, God would ask him to do something that is unthinkable. Sacrifice your son, your only son, whom thou lovest. Now, many traditions have espoused an idea that Isaac was just a small boy, but that's not the case at all. In fact, according to our studies in Biblical Hebrew Academy, we understand that Isaac was about 37 years old, a young man who knew very well what sacrifice was all about. If Isaac was 37 years old, that makes his father 137 years old. One of the questions that we ask, who was the fastest? Who was the strongest? We oftentimes give all the credit with regards to this sacrifice to Father Abraham being willing to sacrifice his son. But we cannot overlook the one who was being bound, who could have ran, he could have escaped, he could have said, forget this. But because that Isaac was willing to be bound, that Akedah, in fact, some of our sages have said that as he was laying there, he asked his father, "Father, bind me tightly, lest I tremble." Understanding the concept of the Akedah does something to all of us who know what it's like to be bound for the purpose of our Father in heaven. Sometimes it's uncomfortable. Sometimes we might even feel fear. So God is looking to us to study this out, that we might also say to God, God, there might be a time in my life when I'm afraid, but if you'll bind me tightly now, bind me to your will, I know that I am safe in your hands. This, along with many other points, we study in Biblical Hebrew Academy Online. We're well into our first batch of students. Our level 100 class is well on its way, but we're going to be opening for enrollment for a new 100 level class that will be starting in the month of March. We want to invite you to enroll today. Please visit our website at www.biblicalhebrewacademyonline.com. All the information that you need is there. I look forward to seeing you in class. God bless you. Shalom.